in trade, Challa Srishant, the managing director, is live with us today. Now, this company has recently forayed into plant-based meat, frozen food, packets ranging in prices of 295 rupees to shy of 400 rupees, plant-based sea kebabs, chicken nuggets. Now, plant-based meat is not everyone's cup of tea. In this case, should I say, not everyone's cup of coffee. So let's find out why the company has decided to foray into this segment, how big it can be. Morning, Mr. Srishant. Give us the logic from coffee to plant-based meats. What's the logic? What's this? Doesn't seem to be any obvious synergy except for maybe the fact that you have ambitions and dreams of one day being an FMCG company, a larger FMCG company, a diversified one.
Yes. So our actual foundation is in coffee, and we've already established ourselves as one of the world's largest manufacturers of coffee. We are now exporting to 90 countries, and the market is still growing for us. And we have a very good foundation which is there in coffee. With that foundation, we started getting into the FMCG sector by introducing our own brand of coffee in the market first. In the last 5 years, we've seen an excellent response. We've created a very good marketing team and a good distribution network as well. And now we wanted to leverage on that a little bit more, which is why instead of getting into manufacturing again, we decided to outsource the manufacturing part and start creating our own brand with mock meats. And this whole journey, it started because one of the areas that we wanted to focus on was innovative products. And mock meats is one such innovative product. Today, vegetarians, one of the biggest drawbacks is they do not get enough protein content from the food that they normally take, and protein that is usually available in meat. In this case, we are able to replicate that protein content in these mock meat products using high protein ingredients. Yeah.
And this brand is being called Greenbird, which is already available online in a few cities, I think, to shop. So tell us, so mock meats is one innovative segment that you want to enter. You're saying your ambition is to go beyond coffee to add more in your portfolio. What after mock meats? What after plant-based meat?
So we're actually taking it a bit slow right now. So we want to first see the response that we get for mock meats and then start looking into other categories. Snacks is one of the categories that we were looking into. But we haven't decided what to go ahead with next at this point in time. Our primary focus is still going to be coffee because there is still a lot of potential for growth in coffee. And this mock meats is just the first step for us because this has the potential of being a 3,500 crore market in the next couple of years. It's already a category that has picked up really well in the US. We have big companies, billion-dollar companies today like Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat that have done an excellent job in the sector. So we feel that even in India, this is a sector that will definitely grow, which is why we're starting small right now. We've allocated a budget of something like 10 crores to be spent over the next couple of years. And we'll see the response.
Sir, if we look, the company has accelerated its growth capex, and this is to gain market share. Can you just tell us that what are you seeing for market share gains for India firstly, and then within that, how will you be better off than that?
So in India, for our domestic market, we're looking at closer to a 45 to 50% growth year on year. And last couple of years, we've already achieved a similar growth pattern, and we're quite confident that by expanding into new territories, we'll be able to maintain that growth at least for the next couple of years. And actually, the expansion that we're talking about is mainly meant for the international market. We're looking at almost a 20% growth year on year over there as well, because Right now, we are present in India and Vietnam. For the India market, we have already run out of capacity. So we are planning on expanding in India as well. Vietnam market is actually meant mainly for the international market. So we feel that there is still a lot of potential to grow in the private label segment as well, which is why we're going in for that expansion. We're looking at doubling our capacities over the next 2 years.
So, value addition through small pack, thrust on retail, how will that add value to margins?
So today, predominantly about more than 80% of our production is only bulk production. And bulk is one area where you don't have very attractive margins. Most of our customers, they take the small packs. We supply to a lot of repackers and resellers who do the value addition at their end and then supply to brand owners. We've done a 140 crore investment last year to set up a full-fledged packing facility. With this facility, now we are able to cater to even the smallest of customers who wants to launch their own brand. So, for example, in India, we're supplying to almost all the startups which are there, from Rage Coffee to Slay Coffee to even from Reliance, Big Bazaar, all the private label is being done more or less by the company. And we feel that it's good if we can encourage more people to introduce their own brands within the country and even outside, because that will expand the market much more. So that is our objective, and obviously the margins will be better than what you get in bulk with small packs and with more premium products that we introduce.
What about the kind of opportunities that you're seeing overseas for the US and the European business? What kind of growth are you witnessing there, and what kind of growth are you penciling in going forward? What's the strategy?
So when it comes to Europe, we actually started with a couple of supermarkets, so a private label, and every year we've been getting consistent orders. But for the current year, we got almost 7 times the volume from what we've done before. So the response has been really good, and we are able to increase volumes. We're adding a lot of new supermarkets also in Europe. US is a slightly different matter. We have actually increased a lot of volumes over there as well. What we used to supply in the US used to be only bulk, but in the last 1.5 years, we've actually gotten into small packs as well in the US. And the response over there also has been really good. So the volumes are increasing there as well. We not only these two markets, we are also seeing a good offtake in other countries in Asia and other places as well. So it's more or less a uniform growth that is spread out, which is what is giving us that confidence to go in for that aggressive expansion.
All right, thank you for sharing with us the outlook on the company as well as your growth plans going forward. Just a quick look as to where we're